He's about to eat a scorpion camera. Go for it.
I'm gonna wait for a little bit.
You waiting?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Maybe my mom tunes in. All right, we're live right now. This is the one. This is
It's a Modelo time, fool.
Modelo. Your thing?
Yeah, that's all I drink. It's kind of like water to me.
Like water?
Pretty much, yeah.
Modelo's like water.
Yeah.
I'm on the. I'll go Bush Light. Bush Light's a good one for me. I like it all. I don't really care for like all the sweet drinks though.
No, I don't do sweet drinks. I can't do Bush like I used to, but I like once you go Modelo, you really can't go back.
Yeah, but I mean Modelo's a little more expensive than Bush. What's a 12-pack of Modelo?
$13, something like that. 15 bucks. 12.
16?
Wait, if you go to a Circle K, I'm gonna give everybody a trade secret.
What?
You go to the Circle K self checkout, and you accidentally only weigh half of it.
Good to know.
Yeah, go for it. 24, but you got it's a 24 pack.
They make 24 DeMello.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Was that Modelo's?
Modelo's.
When do you remember having your first Modelo?
I was probably like 9. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Modelo, Corona is all the same kind of to us.
All right, guys. We're here on Kathy and Susie's Kids. I got a special guest. Go ahead and tell the people who you are.
Mike Toribio, owner of New Horizon Roofing Exteriors, been in business since 2011 in Goshen, Mississippi.
Is it Gautier or Gaucher?
I call it Goshen.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about when you do the GPS and it says Gautier?
It's kind of like, what the hell?
You get a little mad about it? All right, guys. All right, go ahead and share this podcast. You got to pull your phone out, share. We all share now. Mom, share. If you're watching, Mom. Matt, if you're watching, share. Emily, share. This is going to be a good one because tonight I'm going to eat a scorpion. Well, I'm going to take a shot of a scorpion, eat it. Yeah.
A mezcal from Durango, Mexico.
What'd you just call it?
Durango, Mexico. It's a state in Mexico. That's where it came from.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try my best. Have you ever done a scorpion?
No, I'm not that crazy.
What's that? I mean, it doesn't look bad.
It's not bad. It's just the scorpions is where stories are made of, man.
Drink a little Modelo.
I'm sure a lot of people like, I was down in Mexico, drank some mezcal, and then ate the scorpion, and they probably have like
how many Spanish what's the beverages? I mean, I see you're going Modelo right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's a couple other beers over there? What's the beer? What's the Spanish?
You got Pacifico, Tecate, Estrella. There's a handful, man. Like they have like there's like a bush of beers too, which is the Tecate, which is kind of like the nastier beer.
What is a 6-pack over there?
Like $3 or 6 packs. I could be wrong. I don't know the exchange the dollar to peso. So
yeah. I'll go with. I've been liking. How about the was it Takis? What is it? Not Takis, but what is the that salt everybody's putting on these beers now? At all this like
oh, you're talking about tahine.
Yeah, I got tahine downstairs.
Yeah, no, that goes on your fruit. It's not really well.
Now I see people eating gummy bears with it.
Yeah, there's the
what's the red shit? What is that? It's like a sweet and sour sauce.
It's tahine, and what's the name of the other stuff? It's like it's all spicy. Like it's not like stupid spicy, but it's kind of chamoy. Yeah, there's a girl in Ocean Springs, Rosita. She makes some good birria tacos.
All right, what is it? Can you talk to me like I've never? What is it? What kind of tacos?
Rosita's off of Exit 50. She makes some awesome birria tacos. Like it's not tacos, quesadillas, or just that's her specialty, and she does them kind of treats too.
Yeah, I've never had one.
Oh, dude, the dipping tacos, you ain't had one? Bro, they're bomb.
I just have like I'd rather go with like I like a good just chicken and rice burrito.
You keep it safe.
I put what I mean. I eat whatever, but I mean, I just like I like a lot of cheese and meat, and I like a lot of jalapenos, fresh jalapenos where it crunches in my mouth.
Oh yeah, me too. Sometimes
I have to eat jalapenos on everything, and I shoot flames. I shoot flames. It's a true story.
The next morning.
No, yeah, I mean, but it's like I started to get so bad where now I eat like if I eat Domino's, every now and then we order Domino's. I gotta have jalapenos in my Domino's. And then I got obsessed with honey. So now I have this spicy honey kick. So everything I have is like a super hot honey. And I have to put that on there too.
So it's honey and jalapenos?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know what's getting wrong with me. I don't know. Maybe it's the Hot One show on YouTube. Who knows? Do you like hot stuff?
I love hot stuff.
Do you like scorpions?
Hell no.
All right. I mean, let's do this. Let's do a shot. Let's go. Ready? As seen on TV. Mom, I love you. Scorpion right here.
He just fucking took a whole ass scorpion. Oh, get it down. Oh. That was mezcal. Go ahead.
Hold on. Oh man. Oh.
What you think?
Be honest with you, wasn't that bad.
It was a good snack. All it needed is some jalapenos.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I got like a little hair in my back of my tail.
He just smashed that. That's wild, bro.
Well, that's what you get.
We've been talking about it since I got it. It's like, man, who the hell is going to eat that? And when you said you would, I'm like, we're taking it. Let's go.
I told you though when I said, hey, let's do a scorpion. I'm down. But I mean, I guess that's what you get when you watch this podcast. You never know. It wasn't bad. It actually had a good crunch to it, like a crawfish.
It might be in the same family as the crawfish.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I've never had a scorpion. I'm kind of like, I feel like now I should get a
remember
tattoo.
You took the little
what do you think about me getting a scorpion tattoo now?
Fuck, that'd be badass.
I know, because I just did it.
Do it. Get it on your face.
Hey, make sure you share this. I just ate a scorpion.
He's gonna get a face tattoo of a scorpion.
I might do that.
That'd be badass.
It wasn't bad. Holy shit. I'll do that again.
If he turns purple, y'all call 911.
I don't think because I did research a little bit and it's like they're actually really good with protein.
Yeah. Some people eat them.
I mean, somebody's got to eat it. I mean, it's got protein. You eat it, right?
Protein's good.
What's the weirdest shit you've ever ate before?
What's the name of crickets? I think is
that ain't weird.
Some people eat crickets and a live fish's heart in front of my. I have 4 daughters, so like there was some little dude that was like trying to like get close to my daughter, so I cut out a red fish's heart, and it was still beating. I ate it, kind of the.
Oh, you showed dad's badass.
Yeah, I'm like, look, dude, this is what I do to.
I'll do that too. I mean,
yeah, I think you have daughters, it's different.
I think it wasn't bad because, like, have you ever had? I mean, I guess the closest thing I would say is like one of my favorite snacks. I guess the texture for me is not weird because one of my favorite snacks is that dry shrimp.
Oh, I love them, bro.
And it's it feels like that.
Yeah.
And when I just bit down, I got a little protein, kind of like a little crawfish.
And in some parts of Mexico, they eat, in Oaxaca, Mexico, they eat.
Where's the Oaxaca, Mexico at?
You've never heard about the shroom grandma of Oaxaca, bro? Like everybody in the 80s, even movie stars went down there to eat mushrooms and stuff. That's Oaxaca. Like it's like beautiful. Yeah. I think it's on the Gulf Coast. I might be wrong. I'm you know what I'm saying? But
hey, you can say whatever you want. I'm paying. I want to listen to you tell me these stories.
People would travel down there to like try shrimp.
What years was this in?
Like in the 80s.
Okay.
I think her name was, what was it? Doña. I have a painting over at my house because I love mushrooms. So.
Yeah. Hey, well, that works out. Not a bad thing.
No.
What is it like? Is it her that painted the painting, or is it like in memory of?
In memory of, yeah.
Okay.
Some something. Doña something.
I am absolutely obsessed with lion's mane. I believe lion's mane works so helpful for my memory, and I've been on lion's mane for a long. I love lion's mane.
Yeah. The
benefits. There's so many benefits to it.
Oh, definitely.
I think there's a lot of stuff. I mean, that I was like shocked. I felt the difference because it'd always be like with my lion's mane, which lion's mane is a non-psychedelic, and you can grow it at your house or you can pick it up at stores. But I'm that guy that like will forget his wallet and keys.
So it's good for your memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't anymore. You can. Then she's pulling up for her.
Yeah, Maria Sabina. So she was like the grandmother of like mushrooms. And so everybody like in the 80s would travel down to Oaxaca, Mexico to try like mushrooms and stuff. Like a lot of movie stars and stuff like that. But they kind of ruined the town because they were all of a sudden.
So now they got the whole ayahuasca kind of thing going on now.
Yeah, it was the same thing before the ayahuasca.
Like, give me $50,000 and you wear nothing but white and let's get spiritual. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't
always like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't bad. A little hairy. Like, I am getting a little shells.
Some people say they hallucinate, but we're
with this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
It's just alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like,
I hope so.
Well, I mean,
we got 911 on speed dial.
No, we're good. We're good. I like trying things, man. I mean, I won't try anything with needles. I'm not in that shit. But I like when it comes to like trying stuff. Like, hey, you want to try a scorpion? Sure. And if it's bad, I'll never do it again.
No, you'll be all right, bro. It's just just kind of like a lot of people like it. That's kind of like the end of the bottle deal.
Well, that's better than that Burger King Egg McMuffin or whatever I had the other day.
Yeah, you'll probably be better off.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for bringing that. And you said your uncle brought that for you?
Yeah. He's really not my uncle because we really don't have a whole bunch of family in South Mississippi. We kind of like dude's Mexican. I mean, so I'm calling my uncle.
Yeah, but it's over here. This is almost every culture. I mean, I have one of my dad's best friend is Tommy Soche. He owns Image Striping Company. He has
I've seen him around.
Yes, silk coating striping. But he bought my first pair of rollerblades.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I mean, he's one of them dope ass dudes. Yeah. Like,
you rollerblades?
Huh?
You rollerblades?
No, when I was a kid, like I used to spend time with him. He just always took me to concert
and stuff.
Yeah, no, my first pair of rollerblades he bought for me.
Oh, that's cool. Bro.
I think he bought my first starter jacket too. But he's just him and my dad.
Starter was like cool.
It's still cool.
Is it?
All these kids now, I wish I still had on my shit.
Starter was like the champion of today.
Yeah. What kind of starter jacket did you have?
It probably was Miami Dolphin colors because that's where I'm originally from Florida.
You like the Dolphins?
No, my family loves the Dolphins.
What do you like?
Man, I really don't watch sports. It's kind of like a part-time job putting all that passion in the team, and then all of a sudden they lose, and then all of a sudden you're sad.
Close in this. Let's make sure we're a little bit on that. I don't have headphones on. I was making sure it sounds like you're not like.
Yeah, so I ain't really got much of a team because I've always noticed that it's like takes a lot of energy out of you, dude. Like being a fan and passionate. Next thing you know, you're crying because your team lost. Because I'm either 100% or I ain't nothing. So it's like,
yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I don't do sports.
I kind of got out of it in like the bounty era when I was like all these rules started happening, and then I joined a fantasy football team. And I forgot to start my team one week, or one of my guys got hurt, and the people I play with are super into it.
Yeah.
And I got a little too much for me, and I'm like, whoa. I don't mind picking squares though, especially when it's like, it's like that illegal family gambling. You know what I mean? When you're like squares, like throw me the $5 squares. Like I'm down with that. And when I was a kid,
I never got into the fantasy football.
Well, so my family, they were real big in underground gambling down here on the coast. Shout out Lemoyne. My grandma's no longer there, but she did squares. Cool. Which everybody got paid. It was for fun, but I did get to play, and square. It'd always go like team score.
So like
quarters,
like Croatian,
kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, ours Cajun French, but the quarters, like you score on the quarter, and you just get a square. And I'm a little kid. Like if I win like $50, it's a big deal because back then, $50 gets you a lot of stuff. Now $50 won't even get you to go Shay.
True. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. So it's only like you only have enough for 112 pack and gas.
It's like you look at gas now, you're like, I went in there because I like these little energy drinks every now and then. And I'm like, I gotta cut back on them because some things are like,
I heard they'll give you a heart attack, bro.
Well, I heard
we're getting to the age to where we got to really care like about our health and shit.
I just feel like God's got your number. Good luck.
I feel you. I feel you.
I mean, I feel like
I'm like 37 years old now, and I'm like having nightmares about having a fucking heart attack.
Are you?
Yeah. Like, what the hell?
I'm 36. I guess we're the same age.
Yeah, we're all the same age. So it's like last night I had a dream that my liver failed on me. So I'm like, I'm gonna stop drinking. That's what I told myself. I'm quitting drinking. Fuck it. I'm done.
I think everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
I
got to maintain this. My wife would probably leave me if I.
Do we know the statistics of the dad bod versus the buff guy? Can you find that for us?
Yeah, we probably need to see that.
I'm rooting for the dad bod,
bro. This represents comfort.
Look at mine.
Emotional comfort, financial comfort, all kinds of comfort.
It's a millennial Falcon, but you with me in my shape.
Yeah,
it just says Falcon.
All that comfort in one spot.
Man, I mean, we got some guys. Travis, what up? Probably a woman pause.
Oh, Montana, what up, big dog?
What up, Montana? Micro dosing on shrooms. All the above. Montana's Montana's one of your boys?
Yeah, one of my boys. Yeah, he's from I think County Farm Road, where he runs a little community over there. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Mm-hmm.
Seems like a good dude.
Oh, he is a good dude.
That's some bullshit. We drunk so much one night. I love you, my brother, Mike.
Yeah.
Was it a one night drinking together? Now you call your brother?
Oh man, he can drink.
I think. What does he drink? What does he drink?
He drinks.
70.
He drinks. You know what he drinks? He drinks Crown Royal, and he drinks dad
bods.
75% of women love dad bods.
Yeah, I mean, how many girls really want like a super buff guy that has less fat than them?
If he's skinny, that means he ain't eating.
I know.
If he ain't eating, that means he's broke.
Me and Emily, like, I mean, we go to Toronto, so we sit down and eat crawfish together. We look at Madhouse in there. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, keep the beers coming. Like,
yeah, you get kicked out. No more crawfish for you. Hey, man, you gotta go, bro. You gotta get out of here, dude.
Well, I mean, every time I eat crawfish lately, it's like my last meal. And I mean,
yeah. So Montana, what he drinks is Heineken and Crown. I can't keep up with that.
I
wake up with a headache the next morning.
I like.
And you got to Uber home after leaving his house.
So I always do this double cup thing, and I think it's just started because me and my best friend, my co-host Matthew. I'm a bourbon drinker, but he drinks Crown. He doesn't drink all the time when he drinks, but so I always just pick up a bottle of Crown. You know what I mean? So always.
Man, can I say something? I don't like. I'm not a big brown like. I don't think brown liquor is for brown dudes.
That's a lie.
What I'm saying?
That's a lie.
I never do good off of brown liquor, man.
You do a double shot. So when I have this foam cup thing, or I like doing my soda cups too, but it's like 2 cup. We got ice. We got a bottle of water, couple bottle of water, Crown. That's all we drink. It's Crown and water. 2 shot. You can do it. I mean, I don't sit there and drink Crown, just thick Crown. I mean, my cup never sits there with a full shot.
Yeah.
You could do it. I believe in you.
Well, we went to the Mardi Gras, the Gaucher Men's Club Mardi Gras ball this Saturday. Bro, it was a blast. It was packed, dude. Like there was nowhere to sit. Even if you bought a ticket, somebody snuck in somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was. Kick your mic though, guys. We got the headphones. Make sure on the point right here. This is where we at. Just right in here. Yeah.
All right. So it was a blast, dude. It was like literally, dude. It was like the whole parking lot was full of over there in Pascagoula.
Yeah,
that's where the men's club have their ball.
They have a little club there, yeah.
Dude, it had to been a lot, dude. The whole parking lot was full. So
how many members?
How many do you think?
When did you get her, Mike? You want a mic? No, Mike.
She's like, so like at least. Well, whatever the maximum thing is of the Gaucher the Pascagoula Fairgrounds arena thing is, it was full, bro. It was full.
It's good. I mean, that was one thing is like when I was living in Gaucher, you know, they had their they had the Rotary Club, men's Rotary Club.
They got the men's club. They got a bunch of like different clubs. They got the Gaucher Pride. They got a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Gaucher's coming up, man. Y'all don't look down on Gaucher. Gaucher's coming up. Like Gaucher's coming. They're about to redo, and we have a badass mayor. Our mayor's people can talk all they want, but the mayor.
I don't think they can hear you. Your mic.
All right, so
we just like grab it like this, and make sure, like, yeah. I don't know if it's gonna come through. It's come. Who knows? I don't have Garrett. Where you at, Garrett?
I can't hear nobody.
But
yeah. Gaucher has a good mayor, bro. Right now, Casey Vaughn. Yeah, he's doing.
I like Casey and Paula.
Out job. Like everybody loves him. Nobody's complaining.
I like Casey and Paula. I mean, Casey's cousin is one of my close. He's been on the show, Lee.
Okay.
Lee Milligan. His mom owned Corn Dog 7 in Gaucher.
I've never heard of it.
So it's like they at the Lucky Clover gas station.
Oh yeah.
They do her recipe, but she had the corn dog shop in the mall.
Yeah.
And Lee went and served. He's serving overseas right now. You watch his podcast, guys. It'd be very interesting. He got tattooed by a 100-year-old tattoo artist, and for good luck, she grabs your penis.
Okay.
And he's does
it make it a little longer or no?
I don't know. I mean, you got to go back and watch an episode. There's like footage of her. Like, yeah, he said it was an experience. He wanted to do it, and he got in the military.
I need to go see that.
He got in the military.
Old lady.
I think he got in the military. The Lee got in the military to travel.
Okay.
Because there's some people out there, and he's like, what do I want to do? And he got in the military. He's like, I'll leave Biloxi for a long time, and I'll be back one day.
Yeah.
Because he's seen a lot in the countries. I mean, when he met his wife, met his wife at a hotel.
But you know what, bro? I hear that a lot, that a lot of people are leaving like the coast. You know what I'm saying? Is like the younger community, the kids that are graduating high school, they're like going.
Yeah.
But like, dude, if you're an entrepreneur, there's so much out here, man.
I would say Gaucher's got to be a pretty good place to it's a lot more for the coast area. That's when I got in business over there in Gaucher, because it was a lot cheaper too to start a business over there.
Yeah.
I mean, rent's a lot cheaper on buildings. I mean, I think I had a great experience living in Gaucher. I do miss it. I mean, I remember living by a place called T's Kitchen. That was like my spot.
Oh yeah,
when I lived there, they just opened. There. They were like brand new.
Oh okay.
So I was like, that was my shit. Like that was like where I hung out, and I just enjoyed it because I get like a hamburger and some fried rice.
Yeah, for like
if I want hamburger and French fries,
$7.
Yeah, if I want hamburger and French fries, got hamburger and French. Well, you had a combo mix. I'm like,
and if you wanted to wash your clothes, the laundromat was next door.
Oh man,
that's over at Hickory Hills, man.
I remember going over to, and then another crazy experience I had is I didn't even have any friends really over there in Pascagoula, the Pascagoula and Gaucher area. Like I didn't, but I remember one night going to Jack's by the Tracks. Ended up at the jazz club, met a bunch of people, really cool people. And I ended up going back to somebody's house on the water by Brady's before Brady's was there, and ended up skinny dipping in some girl's pool. This is a true story. And I'm like, these people were that welcome. I'm like, hey, we went to, it was like the East Bank bar. There was like at a bar down there, down Market Street at the south side. By the there's like, it's like some East Bank.
So they have this weird like tradition to where they show their ass to the train tracks or to the train.
Do they really?
Yeah, I forget the name of it.
What kind of tradition? What is that?
It's Jack's by the Track and the Jazz Club. So they're like I don't know if anybody.
Why would you want to show your ass?
So like you moon the conductor, you moon the train.
That's
conductor.
A real thing.
It is a thing in Pascagoula. If anybody from Pascagoula, can y'all fill us in? But yeah, that's a thing.
It doesn't even sound fun.
Just moon the damn conductor.
Would you want to go? Hey, would you call me on the phone? Would you take time out of your day and go, hey, Jordan, you want to go moon a train?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna try this beer too. Like I want to get in this though. So I got two things I want to talk and then let's go right here. We got. This is a guy I dearly love. His name is Mr. Lewis. Oh, did my camera cut off? Hold on, let me see what it cut off. All right, turn it back on. Overheating? Cut back off. There it goes. Who knows?
It ain't cut on there.
Hold on, just keep talking. We got it working somehow. What is going on? There it goes. All right. But Mr. Lewis, great guy. All right. That's what happens when we don't. I don't know why that camera. If you see that camera switch off, you mind hitting that on and off, and it'll just cut back on the side of it. Sorry, guys, but Mr. Lewis, his daughter is dating the owner of this Two Brooks farm in the Delta, and they make their own rice.
That's badass.
And Mr. Lewis, I drink beers with him at Fly Llama right by our insurance office. And they, for his 87th birthday, Dave and the team, Miles, they made Mr. Lewis rice lager. And it came out on December 28th. They used that rice right there, and they made a rice lager in his fire.
Really?
I'll share this with y'all.
Hell yeah.
So Mr. Lewis is a civil engineer from Biloxi, one of the sweetest fucking people you'll ever meet. Sorry about my camera, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't. I mean, Gary's supposed to be running the camera. I don't know what's happening. It's falling apart.
No worries, man. We're chilling.
Let's see.
Duffy, keep up the hard work too, man. Mike Duffy's getting sober. I know it's tough.
Hey, Mike, you got to do it, man. Do it. We'll support you.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, guys. Yeah, and guys, if our TV screen cuts out, we could still talk. Give us a second. Mike's beautiful wife will make sure she'll cut it on for us. And I spilled a lot of beer on it. I didn't peel myself, but Two Brooks Farms. Okay. Also, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Gulf South Productions. Gulf South Productions, and they thank you for all the new mics. They take care of us.
Oh, hell yeah.
For your live events, concerts. They do like Co-Wetzel. They do big ass like Whiskey Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Lazada and the team, shout out. And then Golden Gulf Insurance Services, auto, commercial, builder's risk, home. It's about I don't know, maybe more. You want to get on the float? We got that. Events planning. You want to throw a party? Call us. We'll get some insurance for you. Yeah. You got a yacht? Are you a Bitcoin millionaire? You got a yacht? We'll take care of you.
Yep. Everything get insured.
I feel bad about my mic cutting on and off.
I don't know. Like
it's been doing that.
Oh,
it's been doing that. It's like second time with it, but get it fixed. I got a couple mics. We need to change them out. That's one thing is stuff like, it's, you want to get the show where it can run, but like when you have like, right now it's just, I'm just glad to have you on here and get to have a conversation with you. Honestly,
I appreciate it, man. I'm chilling.
And then we'll run like 3 cameras. And we're going to get back this Mardi Gras season. Mardi Gras is rough on all this. This year, Garrett that runs the cameras and everything, he was a Duke for Athena.
It keeps you busy.
Yeah, Matt's a line lieutenant, right? And there's 60 guys in our line, and I mean, shit. I'm a part of it. It's a wild time. I mean,
tell me about your Mardi Gras crew.
That's Crew of Neptune.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
so say you're trying to recruit. What can you do? Just
drink beer. I mean,
network is always awesome. Networking is awesome,
but I mean, it's the people involved in it. Like, depends on your line. Some lines they try too hard because they want to win the trophy and skit, and then there's lines like we have where it's like, I mean, you just want to have a beer and hang out with the person, get to know them more. You become friends, family.
Yeah.
It depends what you want. I mean, I think every line's different. I mean, I think, it's networking, but also it's building a brotherhood. That's what a lot of people try to see, especially, being from the coast. It's cool to meet new people. And if you can vibe with them and get along with them, it makes a difference with family, kids.
Sure. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I mean, how long you been in Gaucher?
Like 18 years. I got there before I was 21. I'm bad at math, or I'd be a mathematician. How many years been in Gaucher?
$12 years. You said 17.
I'm bad at math, bro.
Oh shit!
If I was good at math, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing roofs. They're tough.
I remember the first time meeting you.
Oh yeah, bro. We was drinking beer.
Yeah.
I thought his truck was like a fucking. It was like what, a 350, like that high. I'm like, bro, that's a badass truck. And he's like, that's not my truck. He's like, I'm like, bro, that looks like the kind of truck you'd have. You look like a damn what I call you, like what's the name of the dudes who cut fucking lumber down?
A lumberjack?
Bro, you look like a lumberjack.
Are you profiling me right now?
Profiled your ass as a lumberjack. And then you had the little car, bro. The one,
little sign, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, that was a long time ago. That was at Scott's place before he moved over to Ocean Springs.
I remember sitting there meeting you. And it was just awesome. That's cool. I mean, I get profiled. That's fine.
You got you lumberjack. Come on,
dude.
Am I off? Come on.
I started growing a beard because at the time I remember, because I have sensitive skin, but I grow like a thick, like, a beard. Like I grow fast hair. So my dad was always kind of strict about like having facial hair. So it'd be like 5 o'clock shadow, you need to shave. Look for, like, in school, tuck in your shirt, iron your clothes.
Yeah.
And I think I just kind of rebelled. And when I moved out of his place, it's like, I think he was just more like, if you have a beard, you're not going to have any kind of work. This is just his, old school mentality. He wasn't doing it to be harmful or hateful. It was just like, having a beard, you're not going to be taken serious. And I was just like, okay. And then I moved out and like just grew a beard. And just like,
oh, you was rebellious.
Oh, I was very rebellious.
Oh shit.
I was the closest thing to the devil.
The hell yeah.
I mean, I just I wanted I don't know. I mean, did you ever rebel?
I couldn't grow a beard.
Yeah, but there's other ways to rebel. You never stole your parents' car?
Yeah, when I was 12 and I wrecked it.
So I mean, no, but you wrecked it where?
Mulberry, Florida, where I'm from, Mulberry, Florida.
Tell me this story.
So so I skipped middle school, like I was in 6th grade or something like that. I might have been in 5th grade. I don't know, bro. I hated school. Like I literally hated school that I dropped out in the 7th grade. And like people at school hated me so much that they didn't even call a truancy officer on me. They're like, yeah, dog, keep his ass.
Really?
Yeah. So like I started working very young. Like, so like I was probably like 13, bro. And my mom left, 12 or 13. My mom left her keys. And I grabbed the keys. She had an old green Ford Escort. I'm like, I'm about to whip this thing around the neighborhood. That's what I did. I jumped in it.
And you hit what?
It was raining, and I didn't know that I didn't know that the wet road that you had to drive differently.
Okay.
And then
and you hydroplaned.
I hydroplaned into like a U-turn thingy.
Cul-de-sac?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was over with.
Okay.
Mom beat me up. Mom beat me up. It was over.
I dropped out 11th grade. No, 12th grade.
Dude, you almost had it.
I didn't want it. So I would to go back. I probably wouldn't. I mean, as much like I just didn't like. I mean, I love the people there. Shout out to Miss Hill. I love my counselor and stuff. I was good at testing. I didn't like doing homework. I hated homework. I was always. I mean, I had friends, but I was very like at the oddball, and I'm still this day. I'm still weird, but I think it was.
You're my kind of weird.
Yeah, thank you. It means a lot. But it was just a real thing where it was just like, I like school, but I feel like it's get there. And I didn't get excited about going. And I was like, I didn't really kind of know what I want to do either, but I've always had like a creative mind. And I just, being ADHD and dyslexic.
I'm ADHD.
Yeah. Well, I could tell both, but it's just something I did. I mean, I enjoyed the people, and I didn't really enjoy the end of high school that much because it was more about like, it was really more status and the way people talk to each other. And I was just like, oh God, if I'd go, and it's just like this, I never regret it. Honestly, I never regretted leaving school. I mean, and then I just went off and worked. And my first job, I would do side jobs, like little dishwasher shit. And I don't know. I just don't
really start as dishwasher.
My first real job was a dishwasher.
Oh shit.
What's up? I still to this day, I own a cleaning business. I mean, I pick up after people, and I think it kind of humbles me.
That's badass, bro.
I mean, how many people really do like honestly,
So
like it's
you're a janitorial technician.
I'm a custodian of the arts. That's what I am.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, how many?
Well, I do work people don't want to do. You know,
I know, and that's what I take pride in. But how many people really like? I mean, school. There's some great teachers out there. You got Angela Heiss. Let's take Angela Heiss. She's been on the show. One of the most fascinating teachers of this time. Honestly, in St. Martin's, like to me, St. Martin history.
Mm-hmm.
I put her up there, one of the top people in St. Martin history. She was more of a creative teacher, photography teacher. She right to this day runs a swim team at St. Martin, but she believes in the kids. I mean, Matt's badass. Ran away in New Orleans one time with her, and like, you know, she's just one of the people who's like, she always seen the good in you. And there's really Mr. King was an art teacher, loved and respected him. Yeah. Mr. Nelms, the reason I'm into computers was Mr. Nelms. Gordon, I mean, he was just, that's when I did my first website. I mean, I really was like, it really got me into the art film. I mean, me and my buddy Ryan Bowden would sit there and take paintbrush, like, you know, like just old school paintbrush, and we'd take photos and we would pixelate photos. We'd take a photo and put a photo in there, and we would sit there for hours and take a photo and make it into art off that paintbrush. And it's kind of taught me how to like do just the eye for it, like your logo. Like, yes, like, you know, I mean, that's that, you know, we were going back and forth on lighthouses and stuff. And that was like
I want a lighthouse because
and it's hard,
like a local thing,
but it's hard to incorporate a lighthouse on a roofing company.
But you did it.
But I mean, but there's like 15 different renders out there. You know, it's like, it's a holy shit. You know, it's like, there's a lot of like throwaways and,
did you see our billboard over before you cross over to Bay St. Louis? You ain't seen it. Yeah. So you know the Bay St. Louis Bridge, as you're going down 90, you take that quick little left, look over, and our billboard's up there.
A billboard's kind of expensive over there,
and they suck too. I better not say that.
I mean,
I'm sure somebody works for a billboard company that's listening.
All right, what did he just say? Q on Roger.
Que onda, way.
Que onda, way.
That means what's up, dude.
Que onda, way.
Yeah.
Okay. Que onda, way.
That's kind of like the thing is the coast is made up of a lot of.
Tell me how to say I love you.
Te amo.
Te amo. How do you?
Yeah.
How do you say kiss my ass?
Besa mi culo.
Besa mi culo.
Yeah.
Besa mi culo.
Besa mi culo.
Follow us or Besa mi culo.
And you know what? The coast is made up of. That's what I'm saying. It's not just Mexicans. It's like you got a lot of people from Guatemala, a lot of people from Honduras, Dominican Republic, Puerto Ricans. It's diverse, dude. It's
pretty hard to talk to me about this kind of stuff because I'll be honest with you, we all bleed the same, and I've always just kind of stayed in my lane. Like that is what I was going to share that with you. It's like but I understand, like that's why I always take the patience for it. But like, I just don't ever, and I don't want my son to ever feel that way about people. And I mean, I think I lived in a neighborhood called the Cedar Grove on Lemoyne. It was dominantly more, I mean, blacks and, you know, blacks versus whites. I mean, but they were beautiful people, and they're to this day always beautiful. I just had fun, and I've never, I mean, I don't really judge, like a race thing's not a big thing on me. I know it affects business, but it's the way you treat me. Like I want to be treated the way you know what I mean? I try my best to show some respect, you know. Like, and I try my best to, like, you know, be a decent.
Was over at next door to our shop. I seen you. I pulled out. I look over and I seen the dragons. I think it's Vietnamese. Yeah. It was a body shop.
It's called Collision Depot. If you get body work done, go check out Cal Bryan.
What was it? China, is it Chinese New Year or Asian? I don't know. Excuse me.
It's just New Year's. I mean, both cultures. It's Chinese New Year's, but it's Vietnamese New Year's. It's the New Year's. I celebrate that New Year's more than the New Year's we have here. I do it out of good luck. It's a luck thing. The dragons bless us.
That was really cool though. We rode by and then James, my buddy that's always with me all the time, he's like, I think Jordan was over there. I'm like, what? You should have said something. We would have pulled up on.
I love Spanish. I love Vietnamese. I love everybody. I don't really like the progressive politic people. They're kind of weird to me. Like the real super like Crimea River politics, where you're like, shut up and work.
Yeah.
Them people just like stop. You know what I mean? Like stop. But no, I think if you just good people rock.
You're a good judge of character.
I wish but the language is a tough thing.
It's a barrier.
It's a hard barrier.
But you actually take the time and actually.
A lot
of people are like, nah, we ain't doing that.
That's why I will chop up the language. I even thought about investing in like a Google Translator style.
Yeah.
To try. Because I mean, even if it's choppy, they know they can make fun of me. We will chug a beer. You want to chug a beer?
Let's chug a beer.
Hey, let's chug beers.
We got another 12-pack of Modelo.
All right, everybody in this room, could you share this and chug a beer? I got Coles right here. I got 2 right here.
Oh, shit.
Here, take the Coles right here and give us the ones to chug. You can have. Here. Give me some more and put it in there. We put up 6. Me and him will chug the little warmers. We're about to chug a beer.
So you like poke a hole on the side? Like,
no. I'm 36.
Like college stuff?
I'm 36.
Yes, and there's language because of.
Yeah, but if you got to be, you really got to be a big piece of shit. If you're like, here's a
lot of people ain't trying to learn.
Well, but elders in any color, form, or shape, an elder's an elder.
And could I say something? It's like I had a lot of people tell me, like, you live in Mississippi, right? I'm like, yeah. What's up with that? And they're like, ain't that shit like KKK stuff? Because when I go back home, everybody's like, you live in Mississippi, bro? I'm like, yeah. Like, ain't that KKK stuff? I'm like, not where we stay at, because we got everybody here. It's like our it's just, it's a.
I've been here my whole life, and I've never seen somebody run around with a cape on. I just haven't done it.
Her grandpa did back in the day, back in 1930s in Florida in the orange fields. That was one of his stories he used to tell me about the KK running around.
But I'm saying the Mississippi. I love when people tell me about the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and I'm like, see, I would identify myself, and you say that. Shout out to the Pink Dress Run. We've raised over $100,000 this year. Y'all been a big part of it. Y'all donated some money, and you've always been there supporting it. But we've raised over 100 plus this year. I'm not telling you the full number, but we raised over 100 plus.
It really is.
But that's for people that are battling something. And give a fuck who we don't.
Ain't doing shit.
But I always tell people like, anything south of like Hattiesburg and under, it's the coast. And it's the coast even for Louisiana. I'm sorry, but it is. You take New Orleans, Mobile, Destin, we have this little rectangle, I guess you would say it. And that's where we're at. And people are like, what? I'm like, we go this way. We don't, like, you go up to North Mississippi, you're like, what the hell is going on? You go up to anywhere, it's just a different culture. And it's like,
yeah, I agree because I tell a lot of people, like, dude, I knew nobody when I first got here. Like, honestly, I didn't know anybody. I got here as a 18, 19-year-old kid after Katrina. Followed somebody that had an aunt down here. And all I was like, I was his translator pretty much. So I got paid very highly to be his translator.
You had a big heart.
Yeah, and so the dude took advantage of me, blah, blah, blah. He left. I fell in love with the people here. I fell in love with nature because, dude, it don't matter where you go, you can have a whole park to yourself around here. You know, during the week at least. You go somewhere.
I like seeing Spanish people. I love seeing them like fully dressed out, looking pimped out. You don't see for a long time. That's one thing you don't see all the time about. Like, I love when I get out there and I see them with cowboy hats on, badass boots, like kicking and having a good, like looking fresh,
skin stuff,
looking fresh, like their own style. Boots, got their girl with them, and they're like going on.
We actually have a lot of that too. We got which is my buddy over in Pass Christian. Shout out to Don Rojas. He had an AC company. His story is crazy too, bro. But he has a ranch over there, and you can go ride horses and rent his place out. Like, it's cool.
What's his name? We'll drop it in here.
What's his name? I know his name. I bought a pig from him.
You bought a fucking pig?
Yeah, I bought a whole pig, bro. I'm like,
he's alive?
No, he already slaughtered it for me for Christmas. I'm like, I'm gonna try to do a whole pig and blah blah blah.
Oh, I thought you had a pet.
Now it's hard.
Now you killed a pig.
Yeah. So
I'm being a little progressive
shout out
right now.
to Hector Rojas and Hecco. He had an AC. Dude, his story is crazy. He's like, he got a good story.
How about Brent he has a good story too about him being a preacher.
Hey, I messed with Ben, bro. He's cool, bro. Hey, me and him hit it off first time I ever met him, dog. Me and him, we homies.
I'll tell you what. Oh, can you grab that? Can you hit that on and off on the camera, guys? It's you can still hear us, but it's just right on the right side, on and off. The top part says on and off right there. No, turn it on and off. Switch it on and off. It'll come back on. Sorry, guys. We're here, still here. I don't know if that's like on an overheat switch. It'll come back on. Get it? Yep, there it is. Just like that. It'll come back on. Mike's going to PP right now. He's doing a number 1 or maybe a number 2. What do you think it is, guys? Can we guess right now? Who wants to do a trivia? Did he have spicy food last night? Could he be? I don't know. All right, we're going to be, when he gets back from the 1 or 2, we're going to be doing a chug of Modelo. So go get your beverage and take a chug with us. Are you chugging with us? Okay, it's just us two. I don't know what's going on. The cameras might be over here, but guys, every 15 minutes, you're going to be, it's fine. I don't want to mess it right now because it's like a technical thing. But every 15 minutes, you're probably going to be losing camera for 1 minute. If that bothers you, tune in on our audio. We're on. There it goes again. It's cut off again. Is it overheated? Oh. Mike, keep talking. Talk to him. What do you want me to say? Just get a crowd in there. Just grab your mic and just.
Baila tu cuerpo, María Macarena, que tu cuerpo te dé. Cosa buena. Oh, some Taco Bell. Yeah. Baila tu cuerpo, María Macarena. I wish I could drum like Ben Brent, bro. That dude's a beast.
Yeah, I wish I could too.
I don't know. Oh yeah, that one video. Yeah.
How much was a pig?
It was like $250.
Tell them we're about to have the camera back on in about 1 minute.
Camera's about to be on in 1 minute. But yeah, my homeboy, he sells a slaughtered pig if you want to try to barbecue your own pig for $250 over Hector Rojos at the Rancho Los Rojas. He's over in Pass Christian. That's a cool. He got a cool setup over there, dude. He be doing quinceañeras and stuff.
What is that? What is quinceañera?
You don't know what a quinceañera is, dog? It's a sweet, like, so for Spanish people, it's instead of sweet 16s, we do sweet 15s. It's kind of like a Catholic tradition, but it's like big business too, because a lot of like, if you have
like a
bar mitzvah, you're going to spend about 20 to 30,000 on it. The girls are becoming women. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's big business, dude. Like, yeah, a lot of them would get married after, yeah. Well, because yeah, obviously the age and stuff, whatever. I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what a quinceañera is, and there's a lot there. Quinceañera cultures come in the South Mississippi. There was actually a quinceañera in at the Slovenian lodge past Saturday. I think there was a quinceañera.
I like that a lot.
Okay. Yeah, there was a quinceañera at the Slovenian lodge in Biloxi this past Saturday. They even had a whole like a banda, which is the like a Mexican Spanish like musical group. Really? At the Slovenian lodge, yeah.
I like that place. Good for weddings.
Yeah.
Well, we did change out the camera.
Oh, that's Edward.
What is that?
You don't know who Vicente Fernandez is?
I'm not playing anything because they'll pull down my anything copyrighted.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is so weird too. Is like on the streaming, like the guys got a new camera, but yeah, I'm kind of upset about that camera overheating. I think it was hot.
It was. I thought I was gonna blow up.
You feel it?
Fire.
Yeah. I just took it off, changed it out.
There's too much spiciness, fool.
Did you do number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Okay.
It was spicy though. No. Oh yeah, I gotta go home for number 2, bro. Have you seen the bathrooms around this motherfucker?
I cleaned the bathroom for you today.
I know, but have you seen the bathrooms? Like, dude, you don't. Nobody. If you go number 2 anywhere at these stores off of I-10, you're an animal.
Have you ever sharted? Have you ever sharted yourself?
I'll pull over on the side of I-10 and just fucking.
Yeah,
I'd rather do that than pull over at like the Pilot.
The other day, I sharted on myself. It was rough.
You want a hug?
No, it was just rough. I didn't know because I ate probably like 7 pounds of crawfish.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. And I ate 7 pounds of crawfish and I was on the way home and I didn't even know because the crawfish hit me.
Oh,
I didn't even know. It was not my fault. It's maybe being 36, but I just was like, something didn't feel right in my stomach. It was a little unsettling. Yeah. Like, and I was just like, oh, yep, did it. It was way worse than Taco Bell. Whoever said that.
Yeah, crawfish. Yeah, and then
wow,
and then you go to wipe and you accidentally miss and touch yourself with your hand. It's like, I'm on fire now.
Let's do a chug. You want to do a chug?
Yeah, let's go chug.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you being over here. I appreciate you being over here. This is a lot of fun. I'm sorry about my audio stuff.
Nothing beats Modelo. It's Modelo time, fool. Number fresh water.
It's really good. Ain't gonna lie to you. It's really good.
They need to give me some money to start sponsoring.
Now, is that great? Is them great highlights? Are that permanent? Is that like, did you do the highlights yourself or just natural?
What you talking about?
You got some like grays in there? You got some grays in the curls now?
That's me having 4 daughters. Like for real, that right there is hell no. I would rather my hair be full black than have some gray in there. I got like a gray patch. Makes me look like I'm some kind of fucking brujo or something. But no, bro, I got 4 daughters.
Yeah,
I got it. Did you ever be 19 and one's fixing to be 17?
Did you ever feel, starting out your business stuff, especially, we're both dropouts, would you ever feel ashamed, at a certain time when people are like, when are you going to go to school or when are you going to get a real job, or did it ever affect you as a person? I mean, it was something it affected me, but I want to see if it affected you.
It did in the beginning, but I'm like, I'm not a quitter, man.
Yeah.
It's like we started at a young age and it was rough in the beginning because nobody really wanted to give me a shot, especially being down here because, like everybody wanted me to be like their helper or their roofer. Nobody wanted me to be a contractor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody, like we was talking insurance, right? Yeah. So nobody tells you, look, Mike, you go get you an LLC, you go do this, then you do this, then you do this. Nobody because they wanted me to make them money all the time. But I'm like, shit. The only thing going for me is that I speak English and stuff. So it's like, so then I learned how to get an LLC.
And guys, every time you see his hand do that, his wife's right next to him. So that's him.
Oh, yeah. She didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah, so that's not him. Like, I don't want y'all to be like, what? Who in the hell does he keep looking at? They've been together for almost 20 years, and they're 20 years?
20 years, yeah.
So it's like he's telling a story to y'all, but he's also looking over his wife so she's got filling in the gaps for him.
Yeah, we really believe in like we don't quit on each other. Like we've been together for a long time. So Hispanic culture, we don't just like when somebody does something bad to you or when you do somebody, we just don't give up. We don't think about giving up. We think about a solution and we try to figure out how to work around this. We don't really believe in divorce. Our parents don't believe in divorce. They don't, even if they was miserable, it's like, I know it's not okay at the end of the day, but it's still our culture and we hold strong to it, dude.
So make sure you get it.
Yeah, we hold strong to our culture.
I like the only reason I mess with you with the mic stuff because I really want to have I like the storytelling part because I think one of my biggest things with people is like when you're talking a story is like, besides we all believe the same. To me, when you being on the show is for the people that are like in their car on the way to work and they get to hear this side of the story. And like if your mic's like a little bit like this, always keep me at one point because it's like us being an audiobook. And for them to like, if we can like have this conversation and shed a little light of like, you're like, we don't give up, stay together. Like I mean, Emma's my backbone. You kiss my ass. I mean, we dated for 2 weeks and had a kid, and I'm here. And we bought a house 3 months later. We're still figuring this shit out. Well, it's like you have a
first time I seen her, I was probably 13, 14. She was 12, and I looked at her cousin, my homie Innocent, and I'm like, I looked at her, I'm like, who's that? And he's like, that's my cousin at Velia. I'm like, I'm gonna marry her. I told him straight up.
Did you really?
Yeah. And then when she turned after her quinceañera, I kind of kidnapped her. in today's book is like
today's book. I mean, whatever.
So like after she was what, 9th grade? I went and picked her up and never took her back home. 10th grade, and then but it's in our culture to do that, you know. So it's not like, and I'm young. It's not like a 40-year-old dude's picking her up. It was somebody, and it, you know. So to us, it's not like. And I worked too, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to provide.
Yeah.
So her parents said, all right, go for it. You want to go suffer, go for it. But she didn't. And we just,
I mean, I think,
and we've been together ever since. Like that's like, it might be extreme for some people, but for us in our culture, it's just another day.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what you cherish.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing I love about
our culture too, dude. We love.
Now, is your culture like a Vietnamese culture? Can I have one of the beers? Because I'm gonna let these two.
He's about to throw up the scorpion.
No, that scorpion.
That scorpion coming back up.
But did you feel? Oh, for you, you want one too?
Hell yeah, bro. Shit.
Did you feel though, like
for me, homie?
The when you look at like the Vietnamese culture, one thing I love about Vietnamese culture is, you know, they take care of their elders. There's unks, elders.
Oh yeah.
And it's like they run 15 people at a deep in a house. But that's like especially because of the language barrier. Like, and I get it because I've been a part of it. I've been to the funerals. I've been to the weddings. I've been in that culture.
Yeah.
Before Emily, I dated I was in Vietnamese girls. Like I dated Asian girls, and I just got to see a side of a family where people, you've seen it, but you're like, you kind of had to realize that, like, you know, it was like, you know, number one, the grandma or whatever. I mean, she never had a job. I mean, she had a job over there in the countries, but she had a job at the home.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you going to do? Like, what do you get rid of them?
No.
Put them aside the street. They can't even fucking pay a bill. They don't. Even if they have the money, which they always have money,
do that, bro.
But they don't even fucking know how to like pay a phone bill. And it's like
that's why a lot of people are like, bro, like,
yeah.
A lot of people are like, dude, why do Spanish people like? Yeah, we're a lot like that. We stay together, dude. Like, we don't never put them in nursing homes.
Oh,
our grandparents ain't going to nursing homes, dude. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, so
we're going to give them they're going to live in our house or anybody's house today. Yeah.
So
they're going to get pampered. They're going to Disney World, dude.
My stepdad's, which he's going to probably outlive my ass. My stepdad this is his table he built when he was 18 years old.
That one?
Yeah.
Damn, he's a clean carpenter.
He is 76 years old. He is a lobbyist, attorney, and he's helped write many of the bills. He's built my podcast studio. Every time I've had a dream of something, like he's been there every step of the way. So is my mom. They're beautiful people. And I told his ass that time me and him were drinking bourbon one night here. I actually got him to play GTA with me one night. Just kicking it.
Shit.
And I just told him, I said, I love you too much. Your ass ain't ever going in the home. And he said he is still working to this day. He represents a lot of organizations. He supports a lot of people. He helped with the craft bill. I mean, he has a lot of, like, if it has a meaning, he rolls with it. But one thing I love about it is, like I told us, I said, I don't give a shit. I ain't putting your ass in. Like, for me, I ain't putting you in a fucking home. I'll make your ass take bourbon shots with me and drag your ass around, wipe your ass to the final years. Because I feel that way. And same with my mom. Like,
we don't do that either.
I mean, my mom is stubborn with me.
Our elders.
Yeah. Well, my mom, you know, we have her a little difference from time to time, but it's still my parent.
I know one thing is when my mom needs me, I'm gonna probably have to move back to Florida or bring her here.
What does she want to leave Florida?
No, man. She has like, bro. So we live in like, it's called Mulberry, Florida. It's like 30 minutes outside of Tampa, and it's like Little Mexico. Everything's in Spanish.
I know it's. I've been there.
Yeah.
I had it, yeah, because I've I went to a Honda. I have a couple Honda Ruckus scooters.
Yeah,
and I've been there's like a Honda scene over there in Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa.
And
so we're 30 minutes out of Tampa, and it's like, dude, we've been there for generations. Like I think you're third generations over there, and then on your other side, you're like 5 generations or some shit. So we're from that area, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
you know what was weird to me is over there in that area. I went to a few shopping centers, and the first time I ever seen like Spanish language first, and then American language second on products. It was so weird. And I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat any of this shit. I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" Like Kraft mac and cheese. I'm like it had that spin on it where it was like it was back. It was reversed because
everybody has at least 2 languages, and it that's an average thing everywhere else you go around the world. It's like everybody speaks 2 languages except in the U.S., which is kind of odd. I'm not saying like it's something bad that you can't speak another language, but everywhere else you go in the world, everybody speaks 2 languages.
How do people feel in the culture I've always seen, the people always say the word chingale. Chingale.
That means work.
Okay.
Were you trying to think about gringo? Like how they call it?
I just hear like the slang. Like an American Spanish talk working wise. I remember one time I was working for I was doing like a project, like FEMA Katrina style project, and there was a bunch of Spanish workers, and the guy was like chingale. So that's what he was saying, and he's like, and I was just like, okay. Well, I ended up working during Katrina. I ended up working I did a couple jobs, and one of my other jobs I did was we did catering food for the power company. But I worked with, it was like, for me, it was like I was young. I mean, it was like $250 a day for us.
Oh yeah, that's good money.
And I worked with a bunch of Spanish, and I worked with them for 3 weeks, and I started picking up on it.
Yeah, cuss words.
Just talking, because I was I think that was my first experience of like us just working real hard and getting to know each other. Like we didn't say much words, but then after work we'd sit there and be like, hell, they'd give me beers. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like. It was just like we just sat together. We were all tired. There were not one of us were like sitting there like we wouldn't. Like we're all sweating. We're like, it was 7 days a week, 15-hour days, and it was just like fuck. And then we sat there and that's when I learned Cerveza.
Cerveza.
So Cerveza. Sorry.
Yeah,
Cerveza. Well, I can still talk the way I want. You know what I'm saying. So
I get it. Yeah.
You need insurance from us. You're gonna get chopped up because I'm not gonna be rude to you, but it's how I talk. I can't. I'd rather go past and you know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And then let me figure out the other word and fuck that up, and then you just kind of take my chopped up try
and then make the best out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun. I had fun during Katrina, spending time with them.
But a lot of people don't get to like. You lived a different type. You know what I'm saying? You actually tried and. A lot of people haven't tried. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people didn't go out and be like, look, I'm gonna go be friends with these dudes. And then that's what we have a lot of.
I stepped in the Wolf Moon one time and I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
You remember that place?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was too young to
I'm down.
That place.
Huh?
Like whoever owned that, I was like in my I just remember that you get in there was a taco place outside. You remember that? What? You remember the Wolf Moon, babe? You win some kind of competition there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that who was that? Who owned that?
I don't know. It was right by, it was in Gaucher.
No, it was in Ocean Springs, dude.
No, there's one. They had one in Gaucher.
Anybody know anything about the Wolf Moon? Somebody got to know about a white lady.
They had a small one though. They had a small Gaucher Wolf Moon.
No, they had one in Pascagoula.
Yeah,
Pascagoula.
Might have been Ocean Springs. Well, I ran down Highway 90. I stopped in there one time.
No shit. Dude, you brought that up. That's badass.
I might be Spanish.
Hey, you're for the culture, bro. You're for the culture.
Well, fucking
badass, dude.
I don't care.
That's better than eating tacos. He knows. He knows what's up with Latin culture on the coast.
No, my buddy Mike is dating Lillian from Pepe's.
Oh,
Mike is one of my
Pepe has been on the coast for a minute.
Micah is one of my childhood best friends. We've been known each other 3 or 4.
What's his last name?
Shepherd.
Okay.
He's one of my boys. He called me the other night, and but I'm saying like Lillian was on the show with Sue from Lee Bakery 2 weeks ago on this podcast, and Lillian. I mean, it's just like I love Lillian. Like Lillian's got
El Bosque over.
She owns it. It's her and her daddy.
Yeah, dude, you got to try the carnitas if you go there. That's my favorite plate. That I like carnitas is on point. Pepe's carnitas is the pork. They like.
I do salsa bar.
So I don't even know what you're talking about, but
so they're the only one of the only restaurants that have a full there's a couple more, but they have a full blown salsa bar. It's always open. Massive.
Oh, yeah, where you go and get the different salsa.
All salsa bar.
I didn't even see it, but I'm telling you,
it's like a Pizza Hut buffet for salsa bars.
My homeboy that I'm always with James, like because James got my sidekick, right? Besides my wife, my other sidekick. He's not my wife.
So he's like my Matthew.
Yeah. James Vella from Go Share. I'll holler at that fool. He backs me up. He always just tells me, hey man, them boys taking advantage of you. I'm like, what you mean? Like, and he breaks it down to me. So he's one of my best friends. So we're sitting there, we're at the Pepe's Bosque, and he's like, hey man, there's a fucking salsa bar. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, a bunch of different salsas. I'm like, what? No shit. He starts whispering to me.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I'm like, damn fool, go get me some.
It's real. Hey, Cassius. Yeah, am I your daddy? I didn't know that.
Daddy, who's daddy?
You ever seen Cassius on the show?
Oh, that dude's a beast, homie.
Dude, Cassius is one of the most brilliant musicians.
That dude.
Yeah, that's one of Ben's boys in his band. I love. He's, right here. Cassius.
Cash. I've seen his videos and stuff.
He's my little brother for sure.
Yeah.
Because right there is where his ass sleeps when he's over here when we do the show.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you his ass is. Me and him have had a great time with heart to hearts and stuff. And I've cooked him breakfast. He is one of the few people because I want him to be safe. You know what I mean? It's always be safe.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 36. He's a lot younger than us. And I feel like a big brother. I feel like it's my responsibility to hang out with me and you could, my house be casa su casa.
Yeah. Simon. Yeah.
Yeah. And he me and Emily leave the house and be like, here's food, lock the door on the way out.
That's cool, bro.
Keep sleeping.
That's love, man.
Well, he's from Alabama and we're his family.
Is he related to Ben?
No, Ben met him with us. They're in the band together.
Oh,
Ben's the drummer.
Well, Ben's kind of like my big cousin.
Do you know Ben doesn't like? I wonder if Ben.
I fuck with Ben, dude. Ben's cool.
So, what is the craziest thing you know about Ben?
Man, me and Ben met at actually the Pink Dress Run, and we hit it off, and we've been just we just homeboys since then.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I hype him up. I do
the same for them.
Yeah,
and that's why it was such a beautiful thing.
I fuck with Ben.
So it's such a beautiful thing to have that podcast with him and talk about him being a black preacher that gave up his church to find his own way, and his whole family watching him. They were big support, and they were
Ain't he from North Mississippi?
Yeah, not too far, but right around Hasburg. But I
watched it.
Bro. Yeah, but I felt so good. I felt so good for him to because sometimes I feel like this is why we have these mics. I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, they're here. That's what I'm saying. And this is important for, I make a lot of mistakes in my life. Today, today was the last day of my mattress store. I made a decision to shut the store down.
That's what I was asking you.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you feel? Because
I
feel some type of way.
I mean, I miss the people I sold mattress to, and the economy
and the years. And
I mean, I miss I miss the community side of it, and watching right now. We're in a tough time, and watching, sales and
Yeah, well, like most people, when they think that, oh, he's a businessman or he does this, he does that, they don't look about the times that you gotta have to fucking think about,
or the time
how I'm gonna manage this.
Yeah, or you get stressed, sales are weak, and then all of a sudden you got all of a sudden your nerves are so high, you stay on the toilet.
Anxiety.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. I mean,
running a business is not about always having money for a fucking Corvette or anything. Running a business is always like, as long as your guys get paid or as long as your bills get paid, you know, sometimes you ain't gonna run a profit. Sometimes you're gonna be at, you know. But the thing about business is not quitting, dude. That's what I've gotten out of it.
I'm never going to quit. I feel like, you know, when we started this podcast, you know, Matt, you know, was going, you know, insurance kind of started with him quitting his first insurance job and then moving on to another insurance company that won't be named. And then, you know, in our second year on the podcast of starting our own, you know, Golden Gulf Insurance Services is our insurance agency. And then at the time, you know, the match store in the last, you know, I couldn't regain from the pandemic. And I wanted to stay. I wanted to, like, as much as politics drives me crazy and I see it all over social media, but it scares and impacts people. It just got a point to where that it really affected, you know, how people spend money. And I get that because, I mean, now, you know, eggs are $9. I mean, people were scared and the people that I supported weren't getting they were getting nice matches and I made a couple $100 and I moved them on. And a couple $100 and I moved them on. I never had like to take their arm off type. I mean, I just made it enough to pay my bills.
Yeah.
In the last year, I mean, I haven't made a profit. And I was just trying to hold out for all this politic bullshit. Left, right. I'm not left or right. I'm up. But the politics get involved because you ever look at the social media now, it's never about, it's always about them and then in politics, man, this person, that. And it's like, screw all y'all. Like, none of y'all. I mean, it's just like I
don't think they want any unity, bro.
No, they're so disconnected with like people. And I was just like, you know, I really felt that this was a decision. 7 years. I'd like to see anybody in their 20s, you know, late 20s. Like, shit, I took a risk, and I think there was a point where I had, you know, this week when I was like going through my feels with my parents, we, you know, cleaned the store and we're shutting it down. I was with my parents, very supportive. I was in a dark place. I think mentally I was kind of like, felt like a failure. I was like, I mean, 7 years in business and I'm shutting it down. I felt like a failure.
Yeah.
And I have Emily and I have my parents and as a support, but you know, I have beyond this podcast, I have Matthew's whole time. Ain't nothing. We're going to continue to move. Keep like, we're good. It's us.
Keep moving.
Yeah. It's us versus it's us. Yeah. And like, you know, and that was like, you know, he stayed up to every time, like around the clock, checked on me. So this is way stronger than a podcast, but he checked on me through the like whole entire, like today. I mean, it's a nonstop thing where it's like, and like you asked the same questions, like how you know, we're going to get this. Let's just get back to work, you know, brush it off. We got you know, today we moved into our new insurance agency and it's like, I mean, shutting one down on the same day, open a new one. And it's like, that is a very impactful thing where it's like, and I worked all day, and today I scraped the wall. The final day I was at the in Gaucher at the mattress store, and I was scraping. You know, when I turned in my key, I wanted to make sure that I replaced all the lights, I cleaned the building. You know, we left it clean, and that's what I did today, like after work. I mean, I had to expand. I was in Long Beach to Pascagoula today, and you know what that is. Like
it's a lot of driving.
And you asked me today, I'm coming a little early. I'm like. I went there to there and I made it to our insurance office about 4:00.
Well, that's kind of being in business on the coast, bro. You know, the thing is like, if you live in a big city, you just got to travel around the city, but you're traveling like 40, 50 minutes outside the city. Yeah. If you want to make business on the coast, bro, you got to serve the whole coast. You can't just be, I'm chilling in Gaucher today. No, hell no. Like, cause my business is from Gaucher to base. I got to, bro, I'm probably more known in Bay St. Louis and Pass Christian than fucking Gaucher.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't like to do a whole lot of work at home. But like all Ponce de Leon, that neighborhood Ponce de Leon, all the people moving in from New Orleans and stuff.
Yeah.
And their houses are like getting built. I put the roofs on their houses. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, but in Gaucher, I just do like repairs and stuff. And then sometimes I do the stuff
you
myself.
Took care of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. It's like, it's not about.
It was just tough. You know, like I said, like I ran today so wide. And when I made it to the office about 4:00, because this is like my final day, like keys turned in. There wasn't no like, it's one thing is like me and Matt usually sit at our conference table and we sat together at our conference table and both, he's sitting there. We have we have a list where we list it off and we make square boxes, check it off. And it's just like, instead of me like, being down, it was just like, I just got in there, grabbed the list and we were just like, and nothing ever, like we never skipped the beat. And that's what I was telling Matt, but I knew it was important. I was like, and that's why he's not here today. Cause we had to be into our new office. Cause we have an engineering firm taking over. Kevin, that has been on our show, is our landlord, but also a friend of ours. And he supports us.
So let me interrupt.
What?
Let me interrupt. So how's that scorpion got you feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
No.
You good?
Yeah.
It ain't no different.
I don't feel that. No, not on scorpion. No, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have like a wood. Me and you both.
It was a wood.
It doesn't have that feel. It doesn't have that warmth feel either. Like a Bell Mead kind of feel. It doesn't have that kind of like. Nah, I think it's just a good protein.
I've always heard people hallucinate. You hallucinating?
No. I can tell you if the walls are vibrating, dude. They're not vibrating. But no, I wanted to share that with people because you're going to have that in life. You're going to have where I think the best thing I could say you're in business and everything is just don't treat people like shit.
No. And that's what I'm saying. It's like,
God,
we probably run businesses in the hardest market and probably in the US, bro. We'd probably go to New York and tear the shit up. We could probably go to like California and tear the shit up. And it's like, I've always told everybody, anybody who's a minority who could I'm a Mexican ass motherfucker, right? I came to South Mississippi and I make a good living here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means anybody else can, because I ain't better than nobody. I came to South Mississippi and I've started a good business and people support me. And I go to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if I can do it, anybody can, bro. 100%. Come on, look at me, dude. Like, everybody's like negative about Mississippi. 90% of it is showing up. And 10% of it is.
Well, it's here.
Work. That's what
I could have called and said we were remove it. And I was like, but I know that we were something we wanted to do. And I was like, and that's why I come back to Matt saying like, hey, I always said when I walked out of office is like, I got to go. Like, and we do this thing. So like, hey,
I'm pissed, bro.
Again?
Yeah, I'm getting old, man. I'm 37 years old.
You should just pee in a bottle on the show.
Fuck it.
Would you pee in the bottle on the show?
No, hell no.
You what? Well, it is an hour and 17-minute show. We're still going though for a little while. Are you done? Did you just go, Did Mike, did you just go, I can hear you over there.
He's very vocal.
So do I. When I pee, I'm like, I'm going to pee next. I'm asking him, we're going to keep going. But yeah, we got to. Are you cool if we go for a little longer? All right, you go next and I'll go after you. So we're having a pee break right now. Has anybody seen Last of Us? But anybody, has anybody seen The Last of Us? That's actually a really good show. Man, this is funny. I'm about to pee on myself right now.
Yo, bro.
You got to take over them. Oh, she's got to go and then I go.
I think I read something. I read something on your bathroom wall and it said if it's leaky, you have a leaky bladder or some shit like that. Yeah, that shit was written on your wall and somebody who's a doctor wrote it.
Well, is it true?
I might have a leaky bladder, man.
Do you?
I'm 37 years old. I started thinking about.
Stop doing. I'm 36. You're just making me.
Fuck. Hey, when's the right time to start thinking about your health, bro? Honestly, men's health. Let's talk about men's health, not just everybody's health. When's a good time to start thinking about your health? When should I start thinking about my liver and how much I poisoned it?
I don't know. Whenever you want.
Really?
Yeah. Continue to beat yourself up. That's the kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. I chase the same thing too. Is like,
how about you should have a men's house. Fucking.
I'm over beating myself up about who I'm as a person though. I ain't doing that shit when it comes to my health. Like I'm just slow pace. There's a book called Atomic Habits. Every day change one little.
Let me borrow it.
It's called James Clear.
What's clear about it?
No, the guy that wrote is James Clear. James Clear.
Clear who?
James Clear.
James?
The writer.
Who?
James Clear.
Why?
He wrote the book called Atomic.
Okay. I'm fucking with you.
But it's a good book.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but it's a book on.
Okay.
You gotta get the mic fixed a little more. Mic and the mic.
God damn. I'm just not used to.
Yeah. Well, we started doing headphones. If you had your headphones in right now, you'd be like, if you had.
Fucking hate you.
Well, we set me in. I don't know. The headphones are just kind of they're cool, but it sounds better. You can.
So when does a man really have to start thinking about his health?
I don't know.
Or when is I don't know.
I mean, I think
we have a physician, somebody could be like, hey dog, you got to start doing this about when you're fucking.
I think just making more lifestyle changes. I think that's what I was talking about the Atomic Habits. Like I know, but I think it's more lifestyle changes. I think it's just making small changes on a weekly basis and not beating yourself up about, but making small changes. 1% changes every week adds up. Just little changes, instead of just trying to do when you do
instead of drinking 20 beers, I'm just going to drink 15.
And then go back and drink 10 and then go back and drink 5. Yeah. I mean, over time, but break it down instead of when you just, I'm going to get in shape and I got to do it in 30 days.
Yeah,
stop being urgent about it.
That's a weird culture right there.
I think you want to go into a year, over time. Like I can tell you right now, I remember I went on that journey. I remember going on that journey and I, would meal prep and I ended up I meal prepped and I got down to 170 pounds. And I know it was nice. It felt good to feel it felt good. I ain't gonna lie. It felt good to be in shape. It felt good. But at the same time, I fucking love food. No, I ate instead of spaghetti, I ate squash, whatever. I ain't doing that shit again. I'm not doing squash or my spaghetti noodles. You can kiss my ass. I
tried to do the keto diet. I fucking hated it.
What was that like?
Death.
What? So how much weight do you want to lose?
I ain't trying to lose no weight. I'm happy with mine. Dude, my whole life I was a skinny guy. I weighed 130
You're pretty skinny to me. I'm bigger than you.
I weighed 130 pounds my whole a long time. So I ain't trying to losing the weight. I like the whole dad bod stuff. It's kind of cool.
I like food. And I live in South Mississippi. And food's important to me. Like I said, when I go to Toronto's Will Market, shout out to my girls, I eat 7 pounds. They know it. When I walk in, you can put your order in?
7 pounds.
7 pounds. Hey guys, and then also our merch is crawfishandbeer.com. Our merch is Crawfish and Beer. It means something to me. I mean, shit. They have, when I go into Toronto's and Will Market, they have.
So there's this dude named Josh Harmon. Yeah. He's doing all the reviews on. Yeah, that dude's doing pretty. That's pretty cool. Dog.
You know what's good about what he's doing is he's putting content out and he's having fun doing it.
Yeah, hell yeah, I like that. I want to do that.
But Josh, stay the hell away from my crawfish.
Did he rate your crawfish?
No. He went.
He went to Killer Crab and Ghost and gave him a 6.5, which no comment. No comment.
No, just tell me.
No comment.
I hadn't had it yet. Is it good?
No. I ain't got no comment. Let me get a beer. I'll drink another beer.
Can I have another beer too?
Yeah. Let's get some more beer.
I hadn't had it.
It's probably a little too early to actually get a good review from Killer Crab. I would honestly say, but I'm not gonna put them down.
Yeah, but they're young kids. They started that young.
Hell yeah, it's awesome that they went out and it's a whole different culture. They went out and busted their ass for that. Supposedly, I don't know anything about
But I do. I kind of know a little background because when I started my master, little boys were in school and they started Killer Crab, and they were in school and they rented out. Remember that? You remember Leaf Palace?
Yeah, they got that, and they turned it out, and
they started at Lee's Palace.
They outgrew it.
On Liner, right about Emily's dad's from Gaucher. No. So they her dad.
I don't hate them on the hustle. I know,
but I'm saying
hustle.
But at the same time, if you know their backstory, it's gonna,
it's some good guys, bro.
Yeah, no, they got some. I mean, look,
but I'm not. I can't rate their crawfish because I ain't tried it yet. So You know, the hustle's great. I love their hustle.
I haven't tried it either. I mean,
Tom from your buddy Tom that you grew up with. He makes some awesome crawfish.
Really, Tom? Okay, well, make me some crawfish.
Yeah, we usually have our annual crawfish boil. We've been doing that for like how many years now?
Where are you going?
It's her grandma's 80th birthday.
Where y'all going?
Florida, Tampa. Yeah.
Well, how long's the trip? 5 hours?
9. And we got to take our dogs too because my dumbass decided.
How many fucking dogs you got?
I got a Belgian Malinois.
What is that? It sounds like a rich person dog.
It's not a rich person dog. It's a fucking German Shepherd on meth.
So it's a rich person dog.
Dude, I didn't know. My buddy's like, hey, I was just trying to support his business. You know, he breeds Belgian Malinois. I'm like, well, it looks like a German Shepherd. Let me get one. I'm going to support my buddy, you know? Next thing you know, I get this fucking wolf. This motherfucker tears up everything in sight. The motherfucker's a meth head, pretty much.
See? Told you.
Dude, I'm like, what the fuck?
That sounds like a fancy ass name.
No, it's a Belgian. It's a skinny ass goddamn. They crawl up walls and do all kinds of other shit. And I went to Lowe's and some dude's like, oh, you got it because of the movie? I'm like, what movie are you talking about? These motherfuckers, like,
it's a cop dog, ain't it?
It's a cop dog.
Oh yeah, my buddy DJ has one, and my buddy DJ has one, and
I love my dog though. We fell in love with it.
He paid like $8,000 for that dog to get trained. Yeah, I think it's Coco.
Coco,
I think so.
Ask him if he wants to adopt another one.
I think it's
nah. We love, dude. That dog's like part of our family, and like this motherfucker goes ape shit. Somebody shows up, she's like, rah, 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 rah. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I didn't. You know, my homie never told me about how aggressive they were and shit like that. But
they'll save your kids.
Well, the thing was like, yeah, I kind of want somebody to protect my wife because my wife's at the house all day, type shit. But she's just a lot. She's a beast.
Yeah,
80 pounds of just fucking.
Well, I had a husky dog when I was in Goshen.
Kind of like that a little bit.
Yeah, I had a husky when I was Goshen. Bo lived to like probably 15, 16. We put Bo down I think 2.5 years ago. 2 years ago now. No, that was probably 2.5. We got Molly that you all just met. Molly's Bo's my dog.
Molly. She seems a little older.
16, 17.
Yeah.
She's got tumors.
I can see the age on her.
And she's been like, she's on all kinds of medications. She's got like 8 tumors. And we just were like, I don't know. Like, let's just not keep paying for the like, let's see like medication. Like, I've been on medication. Honestly, we're like, let's see about taking her off. She's like on over $100 worth of medications. Like, pills.
Yeah.
We took her off the pills just for like, let's just see, 'cause she's getting older. Let's just see. She's doing better than she's ever done with no pills. Like, she's been on these pills, not active and everything for like the last 2 years. We're not putting her back on pills. Like, if she's like running, prancing, active, eating better, like it's like a whole backwards thing where we had her on a bunch of like pills, and now I'm like, damn, Emily. I was like watching her. She's like prances around the backyard, like, because it's a system. Every morning, like, Emily leaves before me. So when Emily leaves before me, Molly, I take Molly. We have a system. Take her out, and then she goes and hops. She has a couple beds around the house, but I'm so proud to see her. Like, I was like, babe, she's moving her ass now. When we got together, that was her dog. That was her college dog.
So she got better.
Without medication. The mic. Is it Mike?
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Well, Mike doesn't know how to work a mic.
I don't know how to work a mic. I'm not used to this.
So
I'm used to talking a lot of shit, but I'm just not used to like having the mic.
No, what I'm saying, like, so Bo was my dog, and then we got together, and then Oliver was little, so they both had they couldn't be always inside.
Yeah. But
they built a bond with each other. It was Molly and Bo was a big ass husky. Well, then Bo got this massive tumor, and we did surgery on it. It cost us $2,200, and $2,200, and then like they did surgery and he had a clot and killed him, and it was like, and then after that, Molly's still around. Molly's still kicking it, but they always were together, and
that shit's rough always, bro. Like losing
after Molly, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. Oliver's 4.5. When he turns about 8 or 9, like if he has full responsibility, we're taking a break. We're taking a break. I mean, but we're kind of in a thing where should we put her down or should we just let her live to her last days? And I'm saying let her live to her last days. Like I'd rather wake up and her not, we'd bury her than that. Yeah, well, she's not like she's doing so much better now.
Let her die in her own time, kind of shit.
She's got to. I mean, she got to. I mean, look, she does like sneaky ass shit now. She like you can't like kind of spank her on the ass like no, because like she'll eat like Oliver's pizza slice, and I'm like, you put it right there. You put it right there. Yeah. Well, she don't care. She sees food. She gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's pet life.
That's how we are with our dog.
Are you gonna make it? Are you?
I'm good. I'm chill.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Who's Bobo?
We got a white Chihuahua. And named him after Bobo.
Do you feel like that chug got you down?
Hell no, I'm chilling, dog.
You couldn't do another chug, could you?
You don't know me, dog.
I don't think you could do it.
Yeah, I got an AA. I ain't worried about it. This ain't nothing but
DD.
This ain't nothing but a normal Tuesday in my world, bro. My South Mississippi experience.
How's that cold? I mean, when y'all saw like together, is a loyalty like? I mean, what is a typical Saturday like? What's your friends and family like?
Yeah, we usually don't leave Point Clear. Like we don't leave the neighborhood. Like everybody like goes out places, but we sit in the neighborhood. We live in Point Clear. Shout out to everybody in Point Clear. We do a lot of hosting. We do a lot of cooking.
People.
You know where Point Clear is in Goshen?
It's right behind my store, right?
It's behind your store, behind the
Dolphin Street.
Dolphin Street, all the way to the back.
Yeah.
By the ocean. We on the bayou and stuff. Yeah, nobody.
Are you on the water?
I got property on the water, but we're probably like 1,000 feet away from the water. But where we live, it's not on the water.
Oh,
but I would like if you do two houses over is the water.
Yeah, just like where I live in Longwood, where you're like skipping all them. Shout out to Deep Sea Mafia.
Yeah.
Roberts.
Hey, do you know Jason Caniglio?
I've met him. I think I've met him.
Jason Caniglio.
Yeah.
Jason Caniglio, I think, was one of the founders of that Deep Sea Mafia.
I just love Skip. He was my neighbor.
Skip.
You just should love you when you live somewhere. You meet your neighbor.
I know Bob the plumber.
Yeah,
Bob the plumber.
He's a jet ski riding son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just get off your jet ski, bro. If you're watching this.
Yeah, and we're all members of the Point Clear down at the end where everybody goes swimming and has a swimming pool and stuff.
So let's pop up 2 more Modelo's, chug off, and send this one out of the world, and then
I'm down. I'm game.
All right, let's do it.
You want to do?
Can we do 2 Modelo's? We'll chug. If you got a beer and you want to chug with us, it's been a great show. Would you come back?
Yeah. This is cool. I'm a natural for this, bro. I'm always known to talk shit, bro. That's what I do for a living. I talk shit.
Let's do this. I gotta pee, But hey, look, one thing about to say about the show, and that's why you see reoccurring guests. We've been an hour and 30. It's an hour and 40 minutes almost. How in the hell can a person get to know you fully in an hour and 30 minutes? I mean,
hey, if anybody want to have some real carne asada, some real fucking Mexican food, y'all pull up. How can homemade, like my carne asada comes with homemade tortillas.
How about if a person needs a roof? How can they find y'all?
Well, we got newhorizonroofs.com. Hit us up. Or just Google us. We're on Google. We're on Facebook.
What's a phone number that can reach you?
228-249-2920. We've been around since 2019. Ain't no salesman involved. Ain't nothing but real motherfucking roofers. Said, 2000, my bad, 2011.
And you do insurance work?
We do insurance work. I can handle that insurance agent. I can get you a lot more money. Yeah. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, no. Seriously, like business wise, we take care of business. Right now, I'm just chilling. Me and you are boys, so we're
no. But I mean, I think it's important that people
nobody hold me down to.
But when you my thing with this is you being on here is if I want people to experience like if you need a roof, reach out to this family.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
it's a real motherfucker here. This has been an experience. I had a scorpion.
Ain't no shot today. Here. This real.
We're gonna keep going though. I don't give a shit.
Bro, I never tell you I fell and hurt my back and almost died. Right?
No, are we going into that?
We could
chug a beer first.
Shit.
All right, come on.
So hold on. 3 years ago.
Hey, you tell me. Cheers. After I chug a beer, I got a pee. I'm gonna pee on myself on the show. I might pee in a bottle, but your wife.
Look, I got big ass scars.
I can't pee on. I would pee on the show right now in the corner, but your wife's here.
So I fucking fell, bro. Off my own house, dude. That's the only.
Say that to me.
I fell.
Can you speak Spanish? No, speak Spanish.
See where
to the people watching, and let me go pee because I'm gonna pee on myself, and I can't pee in front of your wife.
Medio metro.
Can you sing me a song?
Sí, güey. Sa, para adelante, para atrás. Sa. Where my homeboy medio metro at?
Are you
medio metro. Para adelante, para atrás. Para adelante, para atrás. He's crazy. That motherfucker right there, crazy. God damn. Holy shit. What? I think he just fucking exploded. It sounds bad. He might need a diaper after this. That sounds bad. Call 911. I say Jordan. Jordan in Spanish. Joto. Jordan se dice Joto.
Would you call me asshole?
No, that's how you say Jordan in Spanish way. Joto.
That's mad.
You say Joto way. That's how you say it.
So
Joto.
the crazy thing was that bathroom. It started with me and Matt writing just motivational shit to each other, like what we thought. How like every time.
No, I like.
Did you see the second toilet?
I'm taking a pee and I look up and I'm like, maybe I should not get a divorce today. Like honestly, dude, it's like I'm fucking with you. That was just a joke. But there was a bunch of motivation shit up there.
Yeah, because you had every guest.
Y'all gotta see my wife, bro. She's beautiful. Like,
yeah,
honestly,
when you
y'all, everybody probably like that. That's a little ugly brown dude, but my wife is
20 years of marriage, but the
long time.
So in that bathroom, there's a second toilet.
I used to be a dime piece back in the day.
There's a second toilet right there, and Matt drew a second toilet, and I couldn't for a while. I'd go in the bathroom like. I'd look and there's a second toilet on the wall. He drew a shadow. I'm like, it's like, did you ever notice we had two toilets? I'm like, fuck. He goes, and it caught. And I was like, yeah. And then you start seeing people write stuff. And like, it was always like, don't make excuses. Kind of like, what a rough fucking day. And then you start people adding to it. And it's like, one of my favorites is his mom, Kathy and Susie's kids. My mom, Susie, Kathy's his mom. Yeah. And she wrote, and it's in the corner. If you ever look, in the corner by the sink, you'll see, I'm proud of you boys, love, Mom. And it's like kind of like because we started the show before the insurance and stuff, and it's like it's just a really cool thing.
My mom was illiterate, bro. My mom was like she was an orphan in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah. So she I remember learning how to read.
Is that a good life? I mean, I'm just I'd expect an orphan in Mexico like not much. Like you don't get much. Like.
No
bed or anything.
No. So my mom had to learn how to read and write. It's like she learned how to read and write with me when I was in school. I remember this A, Mom, this is a B, and she would but then she'd have to go to work too.
Really?
Yeah, we We come from
seemed like a strong woman.
Oh, bro, she's awesome.
Well,
she had her first kid when she was 14.
So I mean, I felt about my mother, my grandmother, Mama Pat. She was a good lady, but my mom had like 10 siblings, and my grandfather was an extreme alcoholic. And I know
we get a lot of that.
I know it hurts my mom when I say this, but like my mom was the oldest, so my mom had to like drop out of school, had to take care of all the siblings, had to like take over the household, had to, and she just lost her brother, my Uncle Jack. He just passed away. But she just like, she had to drop out of school to take care of kids. And my mom worked. Yeah. My mom worked so many jobs to like, just
so you can have your basic.
I had
good mom, dude. I love to meet her.
Oh, she's amazing. You'll meet her. Come Fat Tuesday at her insurance office. She'll be there.
We're going.
She's a gift. I mean, she's like a gypsy, but she's but I'm like, be a flower, be you, because like, with me, a lot of people, I try to talk highly, but like I have cerebral palsy. I'm a Shriner's kid. So most of my life I was in like casts and braces on my feet. And my mom, like when you go to physical therapy, when you go to Shriners, when you have to go to Shreveport a couple times a year.
Disrespect, bro. What? So you're like you remember when Forrest Gump fucking outran the cast? When did you outrun your cast?
Fifth grade when they took the cast off, and then I made class favorites.
And you was a beast.
No, I wasn't a beast. I just figured people's minds were weird. Like it was like, oh, now you see me. Like you see me, but now you see me without my braces.
Man, I fuck with that.
Yeah, I mean, you see
real shit, right?
And I think that's something that we would roll with the show. If you get deep into the show, like that Matthew right there, we were best friends. We're 10. Matt protected me, and always to this day was like, Matt was he was 5'11" then. Matt was the biggest kid. Like I remember us being friends, and like he just was like in that 5th grade. That kind of lean for us was like, hey. And then, he went off to play college football. And I mean, you're talking about like a friendship of like, I always had, we had our strengths. We say yin to the yang. And you see that in people. Like you see that, you're like, fuck. I mean,
yeah, that's my yang right there.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Emily's definitely my fucking backbone. Mm-hmm. But I think you look at like like when you're looking into how people treat people, you're asking about color, and like we feel about like people. Like I know the Hispanic culture is a big part of this community.
We ain't going nowhere.
They do the jobs. They do jobs people don't want to do, but they can do way more than that.
Whenever you go down 90, and it don't matter who you are, go down 90, drive down 90, and see who's building this place. And we ain't going nowhere. We here to stay. We ain't going no fucking where. And some of these kids might marry your daughter, so y'all get with it.
What do y'all think about? So let's drop this. What do y'all think about?
Get with it.
What do y'all think about Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny's badass, dude.
Is he big in the culture? I mean, where's Bad Bunny for your kids? Though, is Bad Bunny
everybody knows Bad Bunny,
like a Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber? Am I saying it wrong?
Probably better. I think Bad Bunny's more like the motherfucking Beatles to these kids. Yeah, dude. Bad Bunny is like. Dude, did you know there was one?
I don't know any of the songs, so I can't.
No. Listen to this.
I just want to do this though. Every time Bad Bunny comes on, I get in there.
Before Bad Bunny blew up, did you know he came to Biloxi for the first time? Whenever he was getting hit culture, when people were getting a following, one of his first stops was Biloxi.
I didn't know that.
There's this dude. He's from man, fuck. He is from but he brought him to Biloxi, Mississippi before he blew up. Bad Bunny came here and fucking performed for Biloxi, Mississippi before he performed for the whole world.
Was it Matt McDonald that got a connect?
Nah, it was this guy from Venezuela. It was from Venezuela. I forget his name. And if anybody remembers his name, they could probably say something. But Bad Bunny's first American appearance, believe it or not, was in Biloxi, Mississippi. No bullshit.
But I actually kind of believe it.
No, dude, this dude would bring back some he He brought back some dude named John Z. Like these were reggaeton artists before they blew up. He brought them here. So Bad Bunny, before he blew up, actually came to Biloxi.
That's dope.
No bullshit.
How'd you fall off your roof?
Fuck, bro.
And you own a roofing company.
I own a
How in the fuck did you fall off your roof?
So my dumb ass, and it killed me, bro. It like literally brought me 10 years. Like has I lost 10 years off of falling, bro. It killed me, dude. So my dumb ass put my house is on stilts. I live in Point Clear. My Point Clear, I'm off the bayou off over in Goshen.
How high up?
Oh, 25 feet. I don't even know why I'm still here. Man, I don't even know why the fuck I'm still here. Maybe I'm still here to talk shit. I don't fucking know. Like, honestly, I don't know. I really don't know why.
It's because you have good hair. It's probably because your hair is really nice. Hey, Matt, I hate that you missed too.
Good hair.
How did you say drug? Yeah,
it's that good hair. I'm just here to keep that good hair gene going on. Nah, bro. So like 3 years ago in February, my dumb ass decided to put on Christmas lights on my house on stilts in the bayou.
Are we talking like sheetrock stilts?
Nah, full stilts like 30 feet up in the air. Stilts like my whole house because we live in the bayou, so you know
I'm just saying
our shit's lifted like.
Let me tell you, my visual picture is you on actual like sheetrock stilts.
Dog.
You're on stilts, you know what I mean, like the stilts, and then you're like, hey, I'm gonna put lights up.
Nah, so we live in Point Clear, and if you don't know Goshen, you ain't gonna know Point Clear. Point Clear is like one of the nicer neighborhoods in Goshen, and it's right on the bayou. It's off the gravelly, and it's fucking beautiful. It's kind of like. I'm gonna romanticize that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's my hood. I fucking love it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we ain't too far off the bayou. We ain't too far off the Gulf of Mexico, right there. So my house is on stilts, like 15 feet, 20 feet in the air. My dumb ass decided to put Christmas lights up one year, and I did. I put Christmas lights up. And it like that 1 year, 3 years ago, everything was really wet. Like right now, it's kind of repeating this little session we're having right now. Like right now, it's all wet. You know what I'm saying? The fog gets everything wet. So for some reason, my dumbass, well, not for some reason, but everything was wet, so I didn't get on the roof. You know what I'm saying? Everything, I didn't get on the roof. It's all wet. And one day it got really dry, and I get on the roof. And I'm fucking rolling up my fucking LED lights because I done spent $500 on Christmas lights.
From Big Lots?
From fucking Lowe's.
Okay.
Because, you know, we ain't got Big Lots over there. We got Lowe's. So I'm rolling up my motherfucking lights on my shoulder. Next thing you know, I slip. Ooh. Where I accidentally threw some more old shoes on and fell 25 feet, dog. And oh my God, I looked over, bro. I was scratching. I was like literally scratching on this fucking roof, dude. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to die. And I look over and I seen my rails, my where my handrails are. I'm like, bad, bro, I'm about to hit that. I'm dead. At first, I thought I was dead, for real. I looked over. I'm like, damn, I'm about to die. First thought, I'm like, shit. Well, I love my kids, whatever. And I fell over. 25 feet full on my side. Like I just like did the
fuck it, covered my head.
I'm gonna cover all my motherfucking all the vital organs and shit. Like when you ever got beat up and you
you get it in a fetal position. You take that ass whipping.
So then I fell 25 feet, dude, and it like broke my pelvis and shattered my elbow. I landed on concrete. I shouldn't be here right now. Like, honestly.
Did you hit your head, though?
Hell no.
Oh, you're fine. You're going to live.
I covered that bitch like a motherfucking armadillo.
How long was it good for, though? How long
they took me to Ocean Springs Hospital, and they thought I was retarded forever. But, yeah, physical therapy.
How long? How long were you out?
I couldn't walk for like fucking 3-4 months. Right? I was in a wheelchair. I was in a wheelchair.
What year was this?
What was that? About 3 years ago. That's why I was complaining. Like I could, because I couldn't walk no more. Like because I had a bad back. I don't think it's because
You still feel it now?
Nah, bro. I'll tell you some weird shit. So some brujo shit. You know what brujo shit is?
I don't know. No, I mean, I'm not
like, look, dude. So I couldn't get right, man. I couldn't. My whole back hurt for a minute. I couldn't like walk. I had to walk with a fucking cane for 3 months, and then I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. And everybody's like, "Oh, you need a shot. You need this. You need that." One day I'm driving and I got hungry, and I went down. I was over off of we were on I-10, and we got off of what's that exit? Like right here and go and
exit 50.
No.
34.
We were riding and I got hungry, so I told my homeboy James, the dude I was be talking about that's in my stories. You got to meet James. He's a cool dude. I'm like, bro, I'm hungry. And he's like, yeah, I'm hungry too. I'm like, let's go over there off that fucking let's go see Tarascos. That's that Mexican restaurant off of Pops Ferry. Pops Ferry and the other place, Pops Ferry and
El Satios.
No. You take the Pops Ferry and then you take another right. Pops Ferry.
I'm confused right now.
I'm confused too. We went there and there was this card that said it like it's some brujo shit. Like
what is brujo shit? It sounds like
it's shaman shit.
Okay,
dude was shaman. And I'm like, well, I ain't got shit to lose. All right, somebody was already telling me like, look, dude, you probably need to get some shots, and they're probably going to be $2,000. That's what a doctor told me. So I'm like, I ain't got nothing to lose. Let me call this dude right here. Bro, dude pulled up to my house from Huntsville, Alabama. Touched my back, and then like started gagging and shit. It was look. So okay, let me start.
I want to know what the hell. Who is this guy?
Dude's a fucking brujo. Cero. Dude's a fucking. He's a brujo, man. He's like a shaman. You know what a shaman is?
I mean, I know, but there's so many different shamans.
All right, so we were riding, right, and
what I'm saying so let's go to where he touched your back.
And okay, so he's like, look, he touched me, and he grabbed a rag and started gagging into a rag, like like started gagging into.
Were you there?
I was there. No, I'm like, what the fuck? That's what he says. Like, I'm pulling all the bad energy out of you and I'm spitting it out. I'm like, okay. But then come to find out, that's what I don't know. But I thought it was like 3 hours. I'm like, babe, how long was I in there? How long was I in there? She said I was only in there for like 30 minutes. I'm like, damn, it felt like an hour or two for me, or maybe 4 hours. And I could walk again. Dude started literally touching me in spots that I was fucking hurt in and started gagging, bro.
You got his phone number?
Fuck yeah, I got his card right here. Look. Look.
Let's give him a shout out.
Where's my phone at, man? Look, I got his card right there, bro. I'm like, dude, I'm not bullshitting. That's some real voodoo shit. I don't call it what you want. Call it what you want, but look, I have to pay for nothing, dude. He can cure addiction. That's what he said.
Oh my god,
bro! I pulled up at that Mexican restaurant and I'm like, I ain't got nothing else to lose. I might as well get an injection soon.
Guys, I'm gonna add this to the link of the podcast. Yeah, that's give it a shot. I mean, I'm not
shit. The dude, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I was on a cane for 2 months because what you see that big ass scar, right?
Yeah, scar's badass though.
Yeah, it's not badass, but when it hurts, dude. But it was like I'm hurt, homie, like for real.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because the only reason, look, like I said, like I got one of these scars too, so it's like I just kind of, it's like a strength to me.
Yeah, so homeboy really fixed me for real. Like I could start walking. I had to walk with a cane. I was walking with a cane for 2 months. I couldn't even stand up. That's why I didn't do Pink's Restaurant, though.
Yeah. That's it?
Because I couldn't even stand up.
Damn, I would have pushed you in the wheelchair though.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to the guy, get on the podcast. Does he speak any English?
No, but he'd probably cure you of everything you have.
That'd be a dope ass podcast. Who's this midget man? Who's midget man?
I don't know.
This one of your friends for sure.
Papa, midget, sheesh, midget. Left a pack of Modelo's and never came home.
Who's that? Who is that? It's
gonna be... that ain't my homie. I got a big scar on my good.
Papa, please come home. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Dude, we had some like XXX as like, porn sites. They'll come in the comments. You're just like, what the fuck? This is awesome.
Thank you, man.
No. Well, anyways, guys, it's been an amazing night. Part two? Part two? Guys, we love you. Mike's going to send this off.
Shaka Rabashiki.
No part two. Kiss my ass. No part two. So like when they got and did all that, like, I mean, I believe.
No, dude. They fixed me, bro.
Tell them you love them.
I love my brujo. Shout out to my brujo.